Hey guys, Selheim, we're back to some more Closers. Let's go to the War Mall boss. Welcome, Death of Monarch. I don't know why it always does that, it's just weird. Bye. Massive AoE ability is great. I love it. Ah, good job. Thanks to your hard work, the special unit was able to suppress the RPG's riot. And Sean has restarted working on the lock to the secret lab. The second lock will be open soon. There's a high chance the Callbuck is setting another trap. We can't risk disarming it so rashly. Maybe, but we have you for that kind of situations, don't we? You may have to move out the moment the lock is open, so stand by. I'm always on standby, exist only for you, Instructor. You just picked the sweetest things to say. Come here, let me pet you. The second lock will be open soon, so don't wait a while. Sean just contacted me. It looks like he safely opened the second lock. There's only one lock left now. Last time when the lock was open, the suppressing tree went nuts and crashed into the giant shield. This time there's also a high chance that Callbuck prepared something. Now let's see what kind of trap Callbuck has prepared. Ask Trainer to investigate any changes around the Goto circuit using the Cuckoo. Go and find out the results. Okay, Trainer, what have you found out? It looks like the second lock to the lab was opened. Supervisor Shia asked me to check the Cuckoo if there have been any changes around the area after the lock was opened. Looks like as soon as the lock was opened, a very strong phase force was detected on the rooftop of the building. It's obvious something appeared there. We can't determine what's there without surveillance gear, though. You'll have to go and find out. Alright. A very strong phase force was detected on the rooftop of a nearby building as the second lock was opened. It might be a powerful dimensional monster. Move out to that location and find out. Try to defeat that dimensional monster and take care of the situation. As I told you last time, the executives of Altergraph decided to leave Supervisor Shia alone. It means that the conflict between the special units and the refugees will continue. The only way to stop the situation from worsening is to open Callbuck's lab as soon as possible to get what's inside and leave Goto. So I hope you can work hard to put an end to this. Go to the World Tower and find out the source of the strong phase force and try to take care of it. Then we have to fight Callbuck's clone up there. I don't believe we ever fought Ash and Dust here. Really? Just barely managed to stay alive? Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot to do, my skills. I'm pretty sure I have a decent amount of skill points now that I need to pump into my skills to do more damage. I really need to do that after this. Did that actually hit the one in the far back? Oh hey. Dang it, why the heck did you have to jump down? Now it's just gonna be a pain to have to go down just for you. Where are you? Alright. Now, thanks for waiting. Goodbye. Gotta love doing this. Juggle 'em.
간접 발견. 우선적으로 제거하겠다.
Thanks for the module that I'm most likely not going to use.
공간 단축.
Alright, come on, Combat Shadow. Oh no, it's this one. So it was this one instead. Crap. Alright, you know what, going all out. I don't like you. You don't like me. Goodbye. Yes, run away.
임무 완료. 복귀하겠다.
Oh boy. Now I got a happy cat tail. You managed to get back alive. You were lucky. I have never fought a dimensional monster like that before. Not only was it strong, but it was also completely unpredictable. That type of dimensional monster does not even exist in the database. If there's something you know about their kind, trainer. It looks like that dimensional monster is a mutant version of one of the higher-ranking skull types, the Skull Queen. However, I didn't see any data about the mutant type in the Voltico's dimensional monster database. That means that this dimensional monster hasn't appeared in Godo, not even during the Dimensional War. The only thing I know is that it is at least at the same level as Kitten, which appeared in Gingham. It might even have greater phase force. I presume you won't be able to deal with it with your current manpower. How did Cobalt Tux find that dimensional monster? Looks like it's still unstable, so it retreated. It will come back, though. Things are getting pretty tough. It looks like we'll have to change our methods. Of course we do. A powerful dimensional monster has appeared on the rooftop. It has just awakened, so it's unstable. It's not destroying anything yet. But we can't tell how long it will remain like this, and that's not the only problem. There's a possibility that due to the awakening of a rank 8 dimensional monster, other dimensional monsters around Godo might have gone out of control. We must tell the special unit to be prepared. But the special unit is currently suppressing the refugees' riot. Yes, that's the problem. We don't even know if we can take care of the situation with the full power of the special unit, but they're too busy dealing with the refugees. If this continues on, both the special unit and the refugees might be annihilated by the dimensional monsters. However, Supervisor Shia won't change her opinion. We don't have a choice. Tina, go find Inspector Kai right away. Go and tell him to stop the suppression of the riot. And go find Sean and tell him to get ready to negotiate with the refugees. I will negotiate with the refugee representative through the Cuckoo. Denied. That order conflicts with the orders from Instructor. I follow my Instructor's orders first. Have you forgotten this, trainer? Of course not, but at this rate, the special unit and all the refugees will be annihilated. Think about what's the best option, Tina. Did you just tell me to think? You asked too much of me, trainer. Fine. If you won't do this, I'll go find Inspector Kai myself with the Cuckoo. I will not allow it. I will intercept the Cuckoo when it approaches Inspector Kai. I will shoot it down. Wow. What is it this time? I don't know why you're here, but I can't cooperate with you. Worst case scenario occurred because of you. Because you forcefully opened that lock, that foul dimensional monster appeared. When the refugees heard the news, they got angry and started another riot. We're fighting refugees from the inside, dimensional monsters from the outside. The special unit is in a bind because of you. What do you want from us now? I did not come to make any demands. I am simply here to prevent Trainer from reaching you. Tina, can you hear me? Loud and clear, Instructor, what is it? I've got a special instruction for you. Do as Trainer says until I tell you otherwise. Is that alright with you? Yes it is. Humor him for now. I'll let you know if I need you to follow my instructions again. Tell Inspector Kai what Trainer asked you to tell him. Thank you. What's wrong? Why are you talking to yourself all of a sudden? Nothing. By the way, Trainer wants to negotiate with the refugees. To stop suppressing rioters at once and arrange a meeting with them. I told my men to stop the riot suppression, and even then it won't be easy to dispel the refugees' fear. We must negotiate with them and calm them down. In order to do that, we must get help from Sean to act as a bridge between us and the refugees. Go find Sean and ask him to arrange a negotiation table for us. Please, I don't want to use force against innocent people. Please arrange the negotiations. Will do. But hey, at least, you know, she let Trainer do that? Oh, there you are, Operative. The special unit and the refugees are fighting, and a stronger dimensional monster has appeared. Do you feel better now? Was this mess part of your plan? I've come to deliver Trainer's message. He wishes to personally negotiate with refugee representatives. I want you to deliver this message to the refugee representative. Oh, really? This goes on, but the refugees in the special unit will be annihilated by the dimensional monsters. Looks like that your supervisor didn't care, but your commander seems different. Alright, I'll help out, but it will take some time to arrange the negotiations. That's why it will take longer to open the lock. Please understand that. Don't worry. I will convince the refugee representative. I'm sure the refugees don't wish for this situation to continue either. They will agree to negotiate, so don't worry about that. Don't worry and focus on the new dimensional monster instead. I'll go get in touch with the refugee representative, so please excuse me. Understood. Tina, are you there? I hear you, Instructor. What is it? I overheard your conversation with Sean. As I expected, negotiations between Trainer and refugees representative will take place. Very good. Tina, I will now issue a secret order. Continue to support their efforts to set up the meeting, and then assassinate the refugee representative during their negotiations using a special unit sniper rifle. And this is why I hope things differ, and Tina goes against Shia, and goes along with Trainer. Again, and forever. Is this an assassination order? Correct. The refugees are united around the representative. With him gone, the riots will just simmer down. It was difficult to track him down until now, but thanks to Trainer, we can finally lure him out. I see, that is why you ordered me to help them set up a meeting. That's a very rationally sound plan, Instructor. Thank you. Now please, continue to help them in the meantime. Looks like you can stop by stopping the unknown dimensional monster in the World Tower. Things are getting massively interesting. Should I do the special ops thing, though? I didn't before, so I don't really see why. Answer. The static is too strong. It's an emergency and now this is happening. Who is it? Oh, it's you. I don't really want to ask you, but it can't be helped since this is an emergency, as you may know. Special units can't deal with the dimensional monsters right now. Please help us. There's a dimensional monster in the World Tower that can cause thunderbolts. Because of the thunderbolts, the electronic device is not working. That's why the radio isn't working either. If you can go to the World Tower, please get rid of those dimensional monsters. Well, that's where I was going anyways. So, Patroller, I will see you guys on the boss. And here's Cobalt Tux's apparition. You have awakened a pitiable beast, such reckless souls. The beast you have awakened is being baptized after rescuing it from the abandoned land. As the power of a human locked in a beast's body, the Chimera was born to give rise to a new wave of beings. A beast is just a beast. It couldn't fully accept the power of a human. So instead, I tried to put the bestial power inside humans by using myself as a vessel. This poor failure created by my early experiment will be used to punish your recklessness. Yes, this beast is a failure, an embarrassing mistake on my part. But do you really have the right to laugh or feel sorry for this beast? All of you who will live with your eyes closed and unable to foresee the great calamity. If you have the right, prove it with your strength. I'll test your strength to my illusions first. I'll take you on, you reckless souls. Alright, Cobalt, let's do this. And this.
터미네이트 충전 완료. 일격으로 끝낸다. 적 분쇄 개시.
I suppose you have enough insight to avoid being possessed by illusions. Alright then, if the soul has any possibility of opening its eyes, there is no need to reap them here. The next trial I have prepared for you is to defeat that pitiful beast. If you can't overcome a trial like this, you will never survive the upcoming great calamity. Now open your eyes, reckless soul. Stare upon the upcoming calamity, otherwise the darkness behind your eyelids will last for eternity. And mission complete. I've also been monitoring the situation. Kolbuk Tux must be a crazy man, but it's obvious that he was a scientific genius. To think he used the Skull Queen to make a mutated version. Luckily that mutant was a failure. It would have been catastrophic if he succeeded. That mutant would have had the third force. No one would have been able to deal with it. The third force? What kind of force is that? You don't need to know about it yet. Anyway, even if that dimensional monster is an incomplete being, it's still very dangerous. It's also true that we can't do anything about it. However, if we leave that dimensional monster alone, it'll awaken completely and start to destroy everything it sees. It looks like we'll have to use our wild card. The mutants that Kolbuk Tux created will start destroying things soon. You can't stop it even with your full military strength. I also have another mission though, so I can't leave my post. I don't like it, but it looks like we'll have to use our wild card. Do you want to implement a new weapon system? If so, hurry, the situation is dire. No, it's not a weapon system, more like a reinforcement. Reinforcement? Is it a phase user? Technically speaking, no, but something similar. I'll send this reinforcement right away, but keep in mind that it's somewhat out of the ordinary. Don't mistake it for an enemy and end up attacking it. Can you provide more details on this reinforcement? There's no time to explain, the mutant will start moving soon. Hurry and go to the World Tower, stop the mutant along with the reinforcement I sent. Ah man, what the heck was his name that Levia gave him? This sucks. I can't remember it. This really sucks. Hey, do you remember me? I'm Bender from the Union's research team. I've been working on interdimensional material conversion. It's been hard, right, since the enemies get so much stronger. To actually obtain material for enhancement while performing some interdimensional material conversion. I don't think it'll be of any use to me. You can have it. It is a gift for helping my Mark III and me in good hands. I'll give it to you right now, so wait a minute. What? No. The wriggling black swishy thing that was transferred before is in my clothes again. Well, wait a minute. I'll give you the materials once I get this thing off me. I was barely able to get rid of that dark, mushy, squirmy thing. Here's the material I told you about. Use this to enhance your gear. Since the dimensional monsters are becoming stronger over time, you shouldn't forget to enhance your gear. Keep up the good work and keep trying material conversion enhancement whenever you can. Oh man, it's something what was his name? This is gonna drive me crazy. Okay, I honestly can't remember it. I'll just go to the boss and try to. Okay, I believe his name is Mamba. I've been waiting. I've never seen a dimensional monster capable of speaking human language. Whatever languages you are capable of, it does not change that you are a dimensional monster. I will eliminate you. Don't be so impatient. I didn't come here to fight. I've heard from your leader, although it's against my will. I'll help for you for now. So you are the reinforcements trainer told me about, the collaboration with Dimensional Monster. How strange. Your leader told me about you. He said you were a simple doll. But I just sensed the soul inside you, even though its presence was weak. It vented its anger on me. You are mistaken. I am incapable of anger. Trainer is right. I am a simple doll. Is that what you want to believe? What are you trying to say, Dimensional Monster? I do not have time for chit-chat. If you want to help, hurry. If not, get out of my sight. You're still a willful doll, aren't you? Alright, I'll take the lead. I'll follow you. I'll be behind you, doll. Perhaps I'll see what you truly are. Mamba! Please let that be right, otherwise I would have had a massive headache trying to remember his name for no reason. Why? Now do this. Get off of me! Bye, Queen. Still not done with you yet, apparently. You defeated the dimensional monsters causing the thunderbolts like I asked you to. Thank you, the electronic devices are back to normal now and the radio is working too. I shouldn't show my personal feelings after getting your help. Thank you for your assistance. Here are some supplies from the special unit. Please accept them. Alright. Trainer. So, the reinforcements I sent successfully stopped the mutant. We gained some time with this. Now we can come up with a plan. That dimensional monster knew how to speak human language. It was unnecessarily chatty for a dimensional monster. Did that dimensional monster say anything to you? Nothing special. Even if it did, I have no duty to report everything to you. I see, understood. Anyway, Trainer, does that dimensional monster have something to do with your current mission? Analysis shows that there's a high possibility of that being true. A dimensional monster, the crystalloid type, comes to our dimension in a weak state and becomes stronger through metamorphosis. One of my missions is to guard that some crystalloid type until they complete their metamorphosis safety. That's how it is, understood. However, if the situation changes, we may need to eliminate the monster. Is my assessment correct, Trainer? Correct. For now, we're in a cooperative relationship. But you never know how things will change. Thank you for telling me. I wouldn't know anything about that. That's sarcasm. I didn't know you were capable of that. I did not know either. Perhaps I acquired it subconsciously. I don't know why you picked it up, but it's not exactly a good influence. Though I guess it's not of my business what you learn anymore. Okay. Dang. This thing's great. And it doesn't even have any pluses on it either. Since we stopped the mutant, let's work on a negotiation with the refugees. We must select a special unit and the refugees know that this is not the time to fight amongst ourselves. Go find Inspector Kai and Sean to find out the negotiation plan is going. The special unit has stopped suppressing the refugees. The refugees are slowly stopping their acts of violence too. We must negotiate with the refugees and improve our relationship with them. However, the place for negotiations is the problem. There are dimensional monsters roaming all over Goto right now. Sean said he will look for a place, so go find out where that is. I'm also worried about Supervisor Shia. She's the one who wanted to suppress the riot, but she's been quiet, even though we've stopped doing that. It would be okay if she understood that she made the wrong call, but I doubt it. I'm sure she's up to something right now, and that's why she's quiet. Don't let your guard down. Anyway, go find Sean and find a place for negotiations. The special unit will support you through the negotiation. Alright, Sully, what's up? Looks like you're busy. Oh, welcome. Sorry, I was focused on this. Is something wrong? Oh, we're having issues with the power here, and the lights in the fridges are unstable. I was connecting the batteries I made before to the fridge to get some temporary power. There's a problem with the fridge. That's an emergency. Why are you getting so excited? The refrigerator is the greatest device ever invented by humankind. It's cool and refreshing when you get inside one. Inside the refrigerator. Oh, so that's why. You can think whatever you'd like. Is there something I can do to help? If so, speak. And could you bring some materials for the batteries? With enough materials, I could build batteries and secure a steady source of power. Alright, I will cooperate. Your personality seems to have changed a bit. It is all in your head. I will go get going now. You're back. I brought the materials for the batteries, Sully. Well, thank you. You really brought them. I can now provide a steady flow of electricity to the convenience store. This should prevent all the food in the fridge from spoiling, too. That is fortunate. I'd like to pay you back somehow. Is there anything you'd like? If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you what you want, whatever is available in the convenience store. I do not need anything. However, I would like to see if the refrigerator is working properly. Would you permit me to step inside the refrigerator? You're really going to go in there? Are you going to be alright? Of course, the refrigerator is great inside. I feel a sense of security, not to mention the cool freshness. But there's food in the fridge, so I don't think I can let you in there. Instead, I'll give you a reward. Please take this. Not much of a reward, but okay. So now we gotta go all the way up to Sean. Oh, there you are. I had something to tell you. The representative of the refugees agreed to negotiate. The problem is the place for negotiation. No, it's nowhere safe in Goto right now to hold that kind of meeting. So we'll have to do it in a special place. I need your help to use that place for the meeting. I'll tell you the location, so please wait. I'll tell you where the negotiation will take place, inside the suppressing train. Did you just say inside the train? Unbelievable, isn't it? But it's the best place. There are dimensional monsters roaming all over Goto. The single place where we can safely hold a meeting is inside the train. After all, a Phase 4 suppressor is installed there. I see, so the negotiation will take place inside the train. What's the matter? Is there a problem? You're the infamous Wraith, aren't you? I'm sure you can snipe the refugee representative even inside a shaking train. How would you know that? There you go, pointing your gun again. I only heard this by accident while I was testing the bug. Don't worry, I didn't disclose this information to Trainer or the refugee rep. Why not? Don't you want to succeed? It's because I know you're not going to follow your orders. What makes you say that? I will carry out this assassination. Well, you can go ahead and try, but for now, please go to Train 426 and take care of the dimensional monsters. Oh, by the way, could you send a message to Inspector Shia? The master has escaped by train, so don't bother chasing him. Just repeat the message word for word, she'll know what I mean. Get the master weapon creator. On Shia. What's the matter? I've got a message from Sean. He says that the gunsmith has escaped by train, so don't bother chasing him. And a message. Can you tell me what this message means? I received intel that a legendary master gunsmith is among the refugees in Goto. I was planning to recruit him as a technical advisor at Vulture. So I asked Sean, who is said to be a friendly terms with the gunsmith, to confirm the gunsmith's current location. I think Sean let the gunsmith run away to prevent him from making any more weapons. Well, that's none of our concern. If the target's on the run, we track him down. I want you to go out and capture the gunsmith. Let's begin our operation to capture the gunsmith. The plan is simple. First, you get inside the suppressing train and attack the dimensional monsters in it. Then the threatened dimensional monsters will try to escape. They will eventually move to the car where the gunsmith is hiding. The gunsmith will have to move out sooner or later. When he does, we'll arrest him with the help of the special unit. Isn't it so simple? That is a simple yet effective plan. I will immediately apprehend the gunsmith so that he may cooperate with you, Instructor. Very good, Tina. Make him cooperate no matter what. You must make full use of his gift at Vulture, where he can realize his potential. Alright then, Tina, I'm counting on you. Understood, Instructor. Then head to Train 426 and begin the operation immediately. Oh, and try to hurt the dimensional monsters as effectively as possible. That will be the key to this mission. Yeah, sure, well. Okay, Mage Fiend. Let's do this. Get my bar up. Almost there. Come on. There we go.
전탄 발사. 꽉꽉꽉. 청소할 시간이다. 터미네이터. 일격으로 끝낸다. 비트. 10. 빵. 핫. 적 분쇄 개시. 보물 소독 개시.
Goodbye. A happy cattail. Alright.
임무 완료. 복귀하겠다.
36. 7 more skill points. Exactly what I need. Oh, you're back. Since you have cleaned up the inside of the train, the meeting has started without any problems. Trainer and representative of the refugees are having the meeting. Trainer is talking through the Kaku, so technically they aren't talking face to face. The only thing left is to guard the train until the negotiations end. I would like to ask for your help with that. You'll need to protect the suppressing train until the meeting is over. The dimensional monsters will try to come from the ground and the air to get close to the suppressing train. You must go back and forth to defeat those dimensional monsters. What are you babbling about? I will now go assassinate the refugees' representative. No, you won't be able to follow through. You are no longer capable of killing people. What do you mean? Remember how I said your files before? That's when I found out. When Trainer was setting himself as your command authority, he inserted a certain command in your AI system. As a result, your body deliberately refuses to commit murder. This overrides any command authority as well. Trainer did that without telling me. If don't believe me, go test it out for yourself. Move out to the Godo Station, the rooftop ruins. You'll find out that you can no longer kill anyone. Alright, trainer. Good job with that. So it's not just her reflex thing. You specifically made it to where we can't. You are back. While you were engaging dimensional monsters, we tried to capture the gunsmith as Supervisor Shia ordered. But for some reason we couldn't find the gunsmith at all, no matter how much we searched. I think we'll need your help. After all, please turn your attention to me for a moment. We cannot find the gunsmith who was supposed to have been found during the search. We'd like to enlist your help in looking for him now. Compared to your behavior and activity thus far, you're excessively cooperative. To be honest, he had greatly helped my former superior, Commander Song, in the past. I'd like to let him go if possible. But it seems like neither you nor Supervisor Shia will give up so easily. I only wanted to take him into custody myself so that he wouldn't get hurt during your attempt to arrest him. Unlike your plans, the gunsmith never showed up. It seems that he went off the expected course. It's highly likely that he went toward Godo Station. I would like you to search that area. Please refrain from using excessive force that might hurt him. As long as the gunsmith does not resist excessively, I have no intention of hurting him either. My instructor wants his skills. I do not wish to threaten his life. That's so. I appreciate it. Please sweep the area and find the gunsmith. As I've said, please go to Godo Station. Good luck. Okay, so I got 2 missions for Godo District right now. Alright, Mach Shocker. I'm back!
터미네이트. 비트. 땅, 땅. 몸을 소독 개시. 터미네이트. 태클. 슛.
Goodbye.
땅.
Well, that was extremely easy. No one defeats how I enjoyed.
동체 과열된 무효시키겠다.
You're back. It must have been hard. The gunsmith was not there either. I only found this, which he seemed to have been manufactured. Putting the situation together, I assume that you arrested the gunsmith and then let him go while you kept me distracted. Am I wrong? You're right. The special unit was already protecting him when you first went out to capture him. Then we tricked you into going out on a second search while we safely escorted the gunsmith out of Godo. Didn't I already tell you, my former supervisor owes him a debt. I suppose someone like you can never understand. There's no use chasing after him now, even if I don't know where he went. Supervisor Shia goaded you about this. I'll take responsibility. You can decide what to do with whatever he left behind. So, what exactly was this again? It was... not that. What the heck is it? Phase rifle. The thing that goes on my back that would remove the tail, so no. Ain't gonna use that. Materials. Everything's fine for now. Okay, Sean. Ah, good job. Thanks to you, the meeting between the trainer and the representative of the refugees ended safely. As a result, they postponed the opening of the third lock to the secret lab. They decided to wait until things calmed down a little and the refugees are safer. Until things calm down, both the refugees and the special unit will be supporting the disposal unit. Anyway, I was right, wasn't I? This has never happened before. It was just as you said. I could not carry out the assassination. Why did Trainer do this to me? That's because he's your instructor, of course. He's no longer my instructor. Looks like I brought up a touchy subject. That's enough of that for now, I guess. Anyway, from now on, you will have to ensure the safety of the refugees per the negotiations. First, go to the NK Plaza where the refugees are and defeat the dimensional monsters there. Now that we've come to this, you might as well help us until the end. I'm not sure what to do. I'm confused. Trainer won't respond to the call either. Until I can make contact with him, I will do as you ask. But now, what's up? Hey, give me a minute. A couple of days later, I was heading to the countryside to visit my parents. But you see, I've pulled several all-nighters in a row. Now my skin is in terrible condition. This is that Golden Cream mission. Then come close. I will give you a detailed analysis of your pores, wrinkles, keratin, acne, and melasma. You don't need to analyze that. Please don't come close. Don't look. Anyway, I don't want my parents to worry about me. Then I heard this rumor about a guy named Sally Han who has a very effective cosmetic product. Perhaps it might restore my skin to its original state. If you don't mind, could you go and ask Sally? Ask him if he can give me some of that golden cream. If I get some, I'll compensate you. The golden cream, which he doesn't have anymore. Which then she is just gonna steal anyways. Alright, Sally. What's going on? Brenda sent me. She sent him a cosmetic product called... Wants a cosmetic product called the Golden Cream. Do you have it by any chance? The Golden Cream, I used that up. Oh, there may be leftover stocks inside the department store. I'll tell you the location. There may be leftover stocks inside the department store. I used up all I had. If you need it, look inside the department store. Understood. Is that Golden Cream truly that effective? That's what they say, but I couldn't get rid of the dark circles around my eyes, even with that. I guess no makeup can see my skin tone. I mean, the cream seems to do wonders for everyone except for me. So why don't you look it up? Go to the Inaki Plaza. Okay. Well, with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, see you later.